Hi, my name is Sharday Jones. I am the founder of S. Jones Books and Education, and I am so excited that you are here with me today so I can talk to you about the evolution of S. Jones Books and Education, where we started, where we're going, and all the amazing things in between. So S. Jones Books and Education actually got to start in Athens, Georgia as a consulting firm. I started working with Jacqueline D. Bosby up under her. She is the co-founder of JPM Production Network. And I didn't know that you could create educational programs and sell them. Prior to meeting her, I just always thought like after school programs, enrichment programs, I always thought that they were a product of the school. However, in working with her, she took me up under her wing. I had just graduated from Florida A&M University with a degree in psychology, and I knew I wanted to get into education, but I didn't want to be on the teaching side. I wanted to be on the developmental and the administrative side and not going through the traditional route. I didn't know exactly how I would do that, but she presented me with an opportunity to design a curriculum and to get up under her to work with her in designing programs and getting grant monies to fund these programs. After I moved to the DC metro area, so the DMV, I took everything that I had learned from her and I brought it here. And I created this organization so that I could help smaller organizations, nonprofit and small businesses to develop their own educational programming and to show them how to sell their programming to schools, how to get into schools, how to develop contracts or to gain contracts with schools and governmental entities. In doing that, I kind of went through the range of things. So I went through teaching, I went through designing the programs and the classes, through getting the monies to facilitate programming, all the way up through directing the programming and daily operations and getting these contracts and partnerships with the different schools. So in that, all of the organizations I have worked with, I am honored to say, have been organizations that support and help disadvantaged and marginalized youth. So Black and brown communities, and providing enrichment programming that just really helps to develop the whole being. That is something that I'm very passionate about. I've always been very passionate about community restoration and reconstruction. And I'm happy to say that now S. Jones Books and Education is expanding and expounding so that we can provide some of these same educational programs to adults who want to continue learning. So I found that for me specifically, it was hard for me to find educational platforms for me, like as a continuing learner, someone who's always evolving, always interested in gaining personal wellness skills. It was hard for me to find an educational platform designed for African Americans specifically, but open to everyone, of course. And that really spoke to the issues that I face as a woman, and a woman who wants to evolve and have healthy relationships and friendships. And so, in addition, finding that type of platform for a reasonable price, okay? I gotta pause right there because we ain't in school anymore. We don't have the scholarships, we don't have the financial aid. So that was something that was very important to me too. So in developing or expanding S. Jones Books and Education, I decided that it's important to provide access to these types of resources to, people like my friends, people like me. And in doing that, I can also pull our resources in the areas in which we are subject matter experts so that people who have these different skills can also teach them to other people. So S. Jones Books and Education, the way we are growing and where we're growing to and how we're navigating is we are bringing a multitude of personal wellness, personal development, self-mastery courses to adults that range, and these are very specific courses. So, we have courses for aging individuals who want to get that snapback, okay? And then we have classes for college-age students and everywhere in between. So I wanted to design a platform that is specifically for you, for us, by us, so that we can continue our evolution process of learning and loving, and specifically loving. Everything that we do and everything that I do as a business owner is based in love and spirit first. This is very new to me, so we are navigating this together. And I want you to be assured that I am bringing all of my almost 2 decades worth of knowledge, wisdom, education, and love to your doorstep. If you want to learn more, be sure to subscribe to our email list. Go ahead, take a look at the course schedule, and sign up for a class today. We got some breaks coming up. We have time. And the good thing about these courses is that they are self-paced, so they work around you and your schedule. I hope you find value in what we're offering. Take a look around the website, www.sjonesbooksandeducation, and feel free to contact us and reach out if you have more questions. I look forward to working with you in the very near future.